Estefania Vega from Portoviejo Municipality. Welcome. Great. We want a bit of ecological restoration in spatial planning.
Yeah.
In your own time? No, in my time.
Okay.
Off you go.
Un gusto con todos.
Hello to everybody. My name is Estefania Vega from the municipality of Portoviejo. In one very remote area, there exists a very particular city known as Portoviejo. In a far distant galaxy, this distant city has lots of wealth at a cultural, food level, and in terms of emblematic works. I introduce Portoviejo. We are surrounded by mountains and a river that crosses us. And this warrants challenges for planning at a territorial land use level, where this guide not only is a guide related to planning, but also this is hope and dreams that are reflected within it. And if we don't do something before this challenge, we are facing these types of situations like flooding. We are exposed to these climate risks where we see the affectations of the material goods as well as human life being affected. And here we can actually witness what has affected us throughout the process these last years and how a political willingness and how a technical accompaniment and assistance can provide innovative assistance where we consider nature and our ecosystems as part of the decision-making process. The process of the Portoviejo River allowed us to be within this space, becoming part of INTERLACE. What we sought was to configure an ecological corridor towards the river from the generation of public spaces to manage risk and flooding. The Las Vegas Park was an emblematic park and very loved by us that proposes strategies, NBS solution strategies, where we return a space back to its river, where we generate a capture of water, and this allows us to provide a more flooding contention. And with this, we generated these beautiful spaces like the Greco-Roman theater that allowed us to strengthen social cohesion aspects, where via these spectacular landscapes that the city provides us, we motivate ourselves to dream, or we motivate people to dream about a better city. And we are able to achieve this. We're able to have people take ownership and become empowered as citizens, empowered in these public spaces. This peculiarity makes us trust that the decisions and the projects working together with citizens generate ownership of public places within our parks. And we can understand this dynamic and this logic where we have the coexistence of human beings with nature from a more harmonious vision with our surroundings. And this, despite this being our dream, we don't always envision it like this if we don't understand the territorial vision and logic. A fundamental stakeholder are children. Really, education has allowed us, and the awareness with children has allowed us to see that there is a future where that invites us to motivate the dreams of these children. And this from a territorial land use perspective, territorial planning with an open dialogue with communities. That allows us to actually make decisions in the territory with substantiation. So this dialogue that is open is very important. And as civil servants, we need to have this with communities. And sharing the concept of INTERLACE, nature, places, people, that allows us and motivates us to have this incredible area where we have the coexistence of human beings, nature, and the place itself. This infrastructure, this gray infrastructure, and this allows us to see that it is possible to be able to provide wings to our children, to our society, that allows us to grow within that dream that we all have of having a city which is a better city and a future. Because if we're critical and if we don't act it now, then we won't have a future with these dreams in mind. And enjoy. And if you want to eat delicious, you have to come to Portoviejo. I invite you, everyone, to visit our beautiful city. We have incredible beaches. We have landscapes which are marvelous. And also cultural heritage, which is second to none. So welcome to the invictive city of Puerto Viejo. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your ideas that allowed us to make this possible. As Marcela said, together we're able to transform our cities. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much indeed. We will